Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. HappyCattyCrypto here, and let's just jump straight into it. So we were talking late last night about this situation. I'm calling it a situation because I believe it is a situation, and this is going to develop in a very peculiar way. And it's stupid to say this, but when I get these kind of thought trails, they kind of 90% of the time they've ended up in the exact way that I thought they would end up. Now, Terra rebels, just to put this out there, okay, they didn't even put a proposal forward for the community to agree to them acquiring the endpoints from all nodes. As to all nodes just going, yeah, cool, have a set of endpoints, no worries. It's not good. We should get to decide these things as a community, as who's going to run our endpoints, because I'm seeing a very, very sophisticated worming back into the LUNC blockchain. And people need to remember why we moved away from Terra Rebels to begin with. So as you can see, 14 hours ago, they posted Terra Rebels Infrastructure Command Center #1. Now, if this is running our whole blockchain's endpoints, you've got one computer here and a possible server unit here, which is, this whole photo in itself is just dangerous to put up, because you're showing everybody who doesn't like the LUNC blockchain what you've got running the system. Oh, wicked. So he's got two computers. So he's got one possible main node and then a sentry node to go through. Oh, awesome. So there's only two possible links to go through here. This is already raising concerns in my own head that people with sophisticated equipment have more than likely blown this section here up on the blue screen and have managed to actually get an algorithm to recalculate what's on the screen, because it's zeros and ones. Computers understand this stuff. You've got kids' toys in the background. You've got firearm toys in the background. It looks like this is attached to someone's living room, and you've got kids playing next to the back end of a computer, and you can see they've got the back end of the computer facing away from the children. What stops the children from just, this is a really big issue. The fact that they are posting as if, this is okay for them to do. It's not. Okay, act professional. No one wants to see the setup. No one wants to see how you've got this all set up, or how your command center looks. You've just taken on the endpoints. They crashed them for a few hours. Didn't let anybody know that that was going to happen after taking the endpoints on. And then they're on Twitter posting photos of the command center and how they're running the back end of everything. This is a huge security risk from where I'm sitting, and them just simply gloating to the community. Look, we're back. We're back in. We're back in. I'm sorry, but these guys really did, give us a runaround for a very long time. And as much as people want to sit and act like, time's past, I've not forgotten all of the different things that this group of people used to do. And one of those things was actually using me as a weapon against other people. Members would come up to me, oh, I really need you to do a video on this person, or it's really affecting us. Can you get this video out? Or please, Happy, please help us. And then as soon as you try being a good person, you try helping them, and they all turn on each other. We saw it happen with the legal team, all of those different things. And I just don't think these folks should have any power on our blockchain whatsoever, especially if you're running endpoints from two computers in your house, which definitely doesn't have a business style setup of internet, because that costs a lot of money. There's so many questions that come up with this. The comments have actually got me chuckling. For me, this is a big security risk. Bearing in mind, these folks have had tens of thousands of pounds of funding through Neblio to end up, and from our own blockchain, to end up with two shoddy little computers. One looks like it's been specifically built as a gaming rig, so it's not built or designed for the job, if that makes sense, because I would just use my gaming computer and my server units to run my node. Why am I not doing that? Because it's a huge security risk. It's so silly. They're posting from the location of this equipment. This photo has got a geotag in it. It's all of these different little things that says to me these people shouldn't be running the blockchain. A big one for me is a no-no is just having kids near our equipment. One cord gets pulled, something happens, I don't know, right? Kid throws a bottle across the room, water gets spilt. Our blockchain goes down. This is just not just his computer that's going to go down. Our whole blockchain's going to go down. I think there needs to be an AGORA discussion put up I think a proposal needs to go up, and I think they need to gauge community sentiment as to, do we want Terra rebels back in the system? Do we want them running our infrastructure, our endpoints? Because it's okay for them to have the equipment to do all of these things, but it's not okay for them to simply go, well, we're going to do that because no one can tell us we can't do it. But this is a situation where I feel like this should have been voted on. Okay, this regards the whole blockchain. I feel like something strange is going on behind the scenes, because all nodes have handed the endpoints to Terra rebels. Our endpoints are previously with Terra Vita. Terra Vita has been compromised, absolutely ransacked for all of their liquidity. And now all of a sudden Terra rebels are really talkative, showing us this command center. This is just someone's desk set up at their home. This is a dollar store setup is realistically what it looks like to me, and I'm not happy about this. We're supposed to be a professional blockchain. We're supposed to be professional. Okay, this always goes back to this thing, doesn't it? Why are you tweeting this stuff on Twitter? It's not cool. It doesn't make you look any better. In fact, it's just painting a big X on you for someone like me to sit there and think these people should not be involved in our blockchain. This is my own personal humble opinion, and I am entitled to that. Folks, sorry there was no morning video this morning. Working a full-time job, everything like that. It's, you know, it's not always easy to wake up at like 5 a.m, get ready, get your YouTube voice ready and get warmed up and get the video out. I just had to head out this morning. I was so busy, but hopefully a couple more videos coming later on today. Hopefully a video in the morning. Other than that, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware. Try have a think on this, folks. This is the sort of stuff that doesn't affect us now. It affects us 3-4 months down the line when we have to start paying for it, when plugs start getting pulled, when threats and blackmailing starts happening all over again, and history repeats itself. Folks, none of this is financial advice, all for educational purposes only, and I will catch you in the next one.